right, let's turn now to Storm Watch 12. Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman just telling me tomorrow we could break another record, or
we could tie a record. But you know, same thing.
Same thing.
We have a good shot, most likely going to hit above 100 degrees. Today we hit 98. If we hit 100 degrees or higher, which is looking pretty likely, that would tie the number of most triple-digit days for Medford in a month, and that would be 13. We've had 12 so far. Likely going to make it lucky 13 for tomorrow. We did hit very close to 100 degrees today in Montague and Grants Pass. Big picture across the Pacific Northwest, we have some hotter air moving in, some monsoonal moisture to our south and east. And as we get a southerly flow, we're going to get some of this monsoonal moisture to move on in. And with a system moving in from the west, that will help touch off the potential, at least, for some thunderstorms later tomorrow into tomorrow night. Should stay fairly isolated to spotty overall, but any lightning that we get, especially this time of the year, is a big cause for concern. Temperatures this hour: 78 in Medford, at 77 in Montague, 81 in Grants Pass, 72 in Klamath Falls, and we're in the 60s up in Chemult and over in Lakeview, 50s along the coast. Take a look at air quality. Moderate in Klamath Falls, smoke from fires burning to the north, including the trail fire starting to spread to the south and to the east. Very unhealthy air quality up at Crater Lake, and expect more of the smoke to move west and east of the Cascades overnight. You're going to notice as we go through the day tomorrow, much more widespread smoke and haze across southern Oregon and northern California, likely seeing air quality impacts, especially east of the Cascades. As that system moves through into Sunday, it will help thin out some of the smoke, but definitely going to be a hazier weekend in the least. For this weekend here in southern Oregon and northern California. Tonight, down to 62 in Medford, 52 in Klamath Falls, the marine layer impacting the coast. Tomorrow, most of the day is pretty quiet, just very hot and hazy. Triple-digit high temperatures in our west side valleys, even the basin, up to 100 degrees in Klamath Falls, 85 up at Crater Lake. We do have heat advisories in place for tomorrow for the east side, central and eastern Siskiyou County, with those highs climbing up around 100 degrees or so. For the Jackson County Fair, it is going to be hot, up to lower 80s by 11 a.m. when the doors open to the fair, and then in the afternoon, temperature steadily climbing up above 100 degrees. And then tomorrow evening, we'll have at least a slight chance for a thunderstorm. The best bet for storms in the region going to be mainly as we get towards tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Notice a pretty expansive area of at least non-severe thunderstorms expected. The big concern is going to be lightning and the potential for new fire starts. So along and west of the Cascades in southern Oregon, we have a fire weather watch. I'll keep you posted through the day tomorrow on that fire weather watch. Still some differences in the forecast models on the exact coverage and timing of the storms, but notice as we head into tomorrow evening and night, storms starting east of the Cascades and potentially spreading west of the Cascades as we head into the early morning hours of Sunday, and then Sunday afternoon, another round of some storms mainly east of the Cascades. Heading to the Jackson County Fair, it's not going to be as hot on Sunday, so it should be a pretty nice day to wrap up the fair on Sunday. Mount Ashland also seeing a cool down on Sunday with some gusty winds. And then for the coast, actually starting to warm things up as we head into the first part of next week. Coastal winds are going to pick up, more of an offshore component, so we'll actually get into the 70s. So taking a look at northern California, slight chance of a shower later in the day tomorrow. Still very hot stretch into next week. The Klamath Basin under the gun for some thunderstorms the next couple of days. Mainly quiet weather next week. Up in the mountains, slight chances for storms tomorrow and Sunday. And then for the Rogue Valley, hot tomorrow, but a more seasonal temperature Sunday and Monday. But we push 100 degrees again Tuesday and Wednesday.